Hello. A long time ago, I got an interesting question for one of my blog readers and now watchers. And this is about adding additional tasks in baseline and especially where they are late. So let's say that we have task 1, task 2, and task 3, simple schedule, and John, Mary, and John and Mary are assigned to that. And the case is that we should save a baseline, but then task 1 is, for example, last longer, and afterwards we will add task 4. So let me show you what am I talking about. So I have 3 tasks, and they are the whole project is supposed to start on Monday 6th of March and to be finished on Monday 13th of March. And this is my plan, and I'm going to project and set baseline, and I will choose that baseline, and I will say, okay, I want to save it. And now, let's say that this task is, for some reason, is going to last 4 days. Okay, if I put 4 days here, and I put, let's say, that it is 50% done, if I go here and choose, for example, variance, I will see that task 1 has finished variance 3 days, and all their successors have start and finish variance 3 days. And now I was asked if I can put task 4 here, okay, and in my Gantt chart and in my entry table, and put task 3 as predecessor. So here Mary is going to work, for example, but my blog reader wants to have a situation in which task 4 will be shown in a baseline as delayed task. So what am I talking about? Okay, let's go back and let's go undo the whole thing here, okay? Okay, here. This is my previous plan. Okay, so if I have, for example, task 4, in this case, and put here, task 4, so let's say it lasts 2 days, task 4 is supposed to start on Tuesday, 14th, and be finished on 15th. But I didn't know that I will need task 4. For that purpose, I created this schedule, this baseline, and I put after that task 1 will have 4 days duration, and it is 50% done. And then I want to put task 4, but I want to see in my baseline not the actual start, which is supposed to be on Friday, but on Tuesday, as I showed you before. So what can I do? If I put task 4 in a baseline, in my existing baseline, go to project and go to set baseline, okay, and if I say select a task, and if I say okay, you will see, if I go to variance table, I will have no variance for task 4. So let me undo that, and if I want to get the exact value, which was, let's say, 14th, what should I do? Well, it's a little bit tricky, but it can be done. First of all, I can say that task 3 will start 3 days before it's finished. So I will say 3 finish to start minus 3 days. And it will be on Tuesday, okay? Now, if I choose these tasks, set baseline, and select the task, you will see that I will have here in baseline, okay, in variance table, that the same result. But now I'm going to task to Gantt chart, and I will say, I don't need variance, I will say 3, okay? Now, if I go to variance table, okay, I will see that this task has 3 days variance as it is supposed to be. But anyhow, this can be done. But be aware that this is very simple situation. If I have a schedule with hundreds of tasks and I save a baseline, let's say that I have 50 tasks, okay? And from task 1 to task 50, I save a baseline and I have some variances. And afterwards, I want to add some task and I want to see the variance for that task in a way that I want to put in a baseline how is what's supposed to be, finish date, start date, whatever duration, and then to calculate variances, I don't recommend that. Why? Because let me, if you forgot a task, then this task, after you put it on baseline, should be as it was when you create it. So let me show you once again here. I will now go here. I will create the same schedule once again. Okay, here. I will, okay, overwrite by baseline. Okay, I will say, okay, overwrite by baseline. So I have no variance here at all. Go here, not variance. Now I can go to task, to Gantt chart, put, let's say, once again, entry table, 4 days. Okay, now I can put task 4, 2 days. And now I can include this in baseline. Go back here, project, set baseline, select the task. Task 4 was selected. Okay, put this task here and go to variance, and you will see that I have no variance for task. This is obviously typo. Task 4. Why? Because it is included in my project after I already have some variances. So basically, it doesn't make a sense to make all this complication to get to variance for task 4. It is a little bit complicated, but I hope that you understand my point, and that is after you create a baseline and you create additional tasks, these additional tasks should be included as is in your existing baseline. No matter if it's supposed to start earlier, but you forgot to include it in your schedule when you create the baseline. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.